Let's look at the water. 67% of the water which is being consumed on our earth is due to the agriculture industry. Obviously, we need to grow. Do we grow effectively from a water point of view? The answer is no. There are many ways, and we will see that later, how to save water in order to reduce this value of 67%. And in a minute, we're going to see the shortage of water that we are going to face in the near future. But right now, at this particular stage, we can see that 2/3, 67% of the water goes to agriculture. To produce electricity and gas, we consume 7% of water. Water supply for residential and households are altogether 17%, still much. Later on in the seminar, we will see how to save water in terms of the supply, in terms of household consumptions and manufacturing, etc. But let's say, first of all, get a kind of top-level picture of the consumers of water. Agriculture is 67%. Another scary picture. The percent of increase in water consumption by 2025. First of all, let's look at what is being displayed on the left-hand side of the slide. Every year, world population grows by approximately 80 million people. That means 80 million customers of water. And these additional 80 million customers of water worldwide consume 64 billion cubic of meters annually. And by 2025, the percent of increase in water consumption in the developing countries will go up 50%. In developed countries, it goes only 18%. The developing countries, not only that they will consume about 50% more water than today, they also consume more electrical energy than today. We saw previous graphs. And the oil production and oil discoveries, which mostly are being located in developing countries, they also go down dramatically, as we've seen previously. So there's an imbalance in terms of electricity generation versus water consumption in developing countries and developed countries when we look at the increase of population worldwide. We can see that every year, these two aspects, water and energy, electrical energy, working basically against us. The population grows and the demand grows, but the regeneration goes down. A table that demonstrates to us in several countries the consumption of bottled water worldwide. We're looking at the top 10 countries in this particular slide. Let's look at Mexico, for example, or let's look at the United States up in the east. In the year 2000, which is the left part of the slide, just 12, 13 years ago, consumption per person was 124 liters. In the year 2005, it was 99.2. That's a 50% increase. Only in the United States, only within 5 years, in the consumption of bottled water. Mexico used to be 124 per person. It came up to 180 per person in just 5 years. So if we look at this table of the 10 top countries, the global average in year 2000 was almost 18 liters per person, went up to 25 liters per person just 5 years later. We looked before, we saw the droughts area worldwide, the yellow, orange, red area compared to the blue area in previous session. But the demand and the consumption goes up. Not only that, every year, as we said before, additional 80 million people on Earth.